And this was actually a different one. This one actually has a little better marbling. You see it? And this one, the marbling is really, really fine fiber. This is an excellent piece. This one is, it's nothing special, but this one is special. These are two different animals, I can tell because they don't match up. Alright, so let's break down our rib. So if I was going to assess this one, this good one here, I would say that's, very, very high choice, getting close to prime. And this one would be just mid-choice, maybe even mid-choice. Not that exciting, all right? And you can see that it's a little bit coarse. The fibers are a little bit coarse, all right? Not bad, though. It's by no means is a terrible piece of meat. Now these are what's called hanging cuts. They're not. They've never been in a vacuum pack bag, obviously. They're whole as they came off the carcass. And they're primals, actually beyond primals even a little bit in this case. The primal rib would be from here to there, this lower part. And then this would be called the plate. Right? And this whole big section with this fat in it, that's the flank. So the flank is typically taken off and the plate is typically taken off before it's called a primal. There's a kidney there. Alright, so let's work on the rib first. Get this out of the way. Inside here, in the plate area, we find this flap. This flap is the diaphragm of the animal. This flap is also the skirt steak. If you've heard of skirt steak before, that's where it comes from. And then attached right here, in the very center of the animal, is what you would call the hanger stick. Alright? The hanger's cut off. There's only one hanger per animal, and it's on the other side, so we missed it. Right? But that's the skirt steak. This is called the outside skirt. And we just peel this off. Anyone ever have skirt steak before?
Oh yeah.
You like it?
It's delicious.
Yeah, it's an involuntary muscle, which means it's constantly moving. All right. As the animal is breathing, it's using its skirt steak, which means it's going to have a lot of iron. It's a limited range of motion, so it doesn't ever get really tough, but it's always moving, so it is a little bit tough, a little bit chewy. All right? It has this thick membrane on the outside that would need to be peeled off. You would cut down one side along the edge. Then you cut down along the other edge, loosening up the top from the bottom, basically. That. Pull, 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 and that's how it comes off. And there's a little collagen band that runs along the edge of it too. That needs to be taken down. Yeah, because you're doing a dry cook. And then you can grill it, you can marinate it, grill it. The quality level matters on this cut. If you buy a really inexpensive select skirt steak, it's going to be quite a bit tougher than a good high-end choice or prime level. See, I do about the width of my hand, because if I go further than that, I tend to rip it. So just the width of my hand. See how it rips? There you go, nice clean skirt steak. You can cut it into portions, grill it, and then once it's grilled, I would suggest slicing it across the grain to break the muscle fiber, make it tender. Old school Italian places would do like a pinwheel steak out of it too. Stuff it, and then grill it like that. Crazy. But delicious.
Yes.
All right, so that's the main skirt. There is another skirt steak in here. This larger, flatter one is a lesser quality, and you don't find it as often, but it is out there. It always comes peeled. At least that's the way I've seen it. See it hiding in there?